Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a first impressions of the new Jaclyn Cosmetics products that I purchased. I have one of the highlights, but it's in the shade Va Va Boom, so I'm going to be using it as a glowy blush. And then I have two of the blush and bronze duos. Very excited about these two. I did purchase these myself. On my face already, I have the Clio Kill Cover Cushion Foundation, and then Tarte Shape Tape for my concealer. I'm gonna powder because I forgot to, and that Clio cushion is pretty dewy, and I just want to make sure that I'm giving the blush and bronzer a chance to blend really well. So I got these in the mail today. I did order them from the Jaclyn Cosmetics website when they launched on Tuesday. So they got here pretty quick. Let's see. So this is Va Va Boom. This is one of the accent light highlighters. And I have one of the palettes from the holiday launch, so I didn't actually really need any of the other highlights as singles, but this is this like beautiful glowy orange color, and I'm going to use this as a blush, so I'm really excited to try that out. I do have other orange blushes, so maybe I'll compare it. This is like the end of the workday, and I'm just trying to record this before I lose natural light, so please ignore the rest of my makeup. If you're curious, the eyes are the Oden's Eye Norns palette, but I didn't commit because I started working halfway through getting my makeup done today, so I didn't really get to finish anything. This is Sunkissed and Bronzed Moment. The packaging is like thick. It's pretty chunky. This is what this duo looks like. I got this one as more of like an everyday blush and bronzer, and I think that that will suit me quite well. This was, I believe, the fourth shade in them, and it doesn't look that deep. We'll see how it applies. And then this one is Hot Lava and Cocoa Rich, which I definitely got mostly for the blush shade, but I'm gonna see how the bronzer works on my skin anyway. I'm sort of a light medium, and usually average my foundation to what my winter and my summer shades are, because in summer I can tan quite a bit. So this is Hot Lava and Cocoa Rich. That Hot Lava color was just way too pretty to pass up, in my opinion, so I didn't. And the bronzer is definitely deeper and more red toned, so we'll see how that ends up working out. I am going to do one duo on each side, and then take one side off to use the glowy blush, I think is what my plan is. So let's see. Sorry, I don't know what brush I want to use. For the bronzer, I'm just going to use this large fluffy brush. It's a Refer P22. Okay, let's start with the lighter one, the Sunkissed and Bronze Moment. I am going to bronze first, and it doesn't cause a lot of kick up in the pan, but to the touch, the powders are super silky, which was kind of cool. So let's see how this looks. Okay, I think that's a good bronze shade for me. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm gonna add a little more just to see. But yeah, I like that. Look at it. Yeah, I think that's a really nice bronze color for me. And then for the blush, I'm gonna use this discontinued Sonia Kashuk. I've never known. Blush brush. I like it because it's very round, all the way around. It is one of my favorite. And it's been really hard to find something similar. So again, not a lot of kick up, and it's pretty nice there. So let's see. I generally, well, I love blush, so I kind of apply it everywhere, if I'm being really honest. But yeah, I think that's a super... When I swatched these, and I'll show you swatches at the end, but when I swatched these, they didn't seem super pigmented as swatches, and for blush and bronzer, that's pretty typical, but you just never know how they're gonna apply, but that's pretty. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Let's see how the darker duo goes on. So again, Hot Lava and Cocoa Rich. I feel like I should use a lighter brush for the bronzer for this one. So this is a Rephr 05 and it's just a little less dense than that big Rephr one. So I'm actually going to use this for the Cocoa Rich bronzer just because it is so much deeper than something I would typically use. So I want to make sure that I'm not gonna like really go too far in too quick. The other thing too, since this bronzer is a more red tone, I was pretty sure that I could kind of use it as like a bronzy blush color, which is kind of what that's turning into, huh? Okay. I don't hate this. But it's definitely, right, like a little blushy in and of itself because that undertone on my skin tone. All right, I like that. I like that. I have a cloth in front of me, so I'm just gonna wipe that brush off and use it for Hot Lava as well, since Hot Lava is a more, a darker color. See, yikes, that was like one dip. So let's see what that ends up looking like as blush on me. It's definitely way like brighter than that other one, than Sunkissed. I probably should have done something a little bit more nuanced with my placement on this one, but I love that color. And these offer just like a little bit of like glow. They're not glowy and they're not glittery, but that satin finish really just sort of is very nice on the cheeks. I'm gonna add just a little bit of that. Yeah, I think this is a really pretty shade. Ooh, that's exciting. I did a very bad job of application because it is pretty heavy, but it's pigmented and I expected that. But for summertime, when I just want to kind of look sunburnt in a really intentional way, I think that's going to be really, really nice. So I'm not mad about that color. Really, the bronzer either, which kind of surprises me. Okay, so now I want to try Va Va Boom as a glowy blush. So I'm going to take this side off just real quick with some micellar water and redo the foundation on my cheek just super quick, and then we can see what that looks like as a glowy blush and if that plan's gonna work out for me. So makeup off, and I'm probably not gonna redo my concealer, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. Cheek is mostly dry so that I can redo this super quick. So you can see like my skin tone underneath is quite a bit lighter than my foundation right now, just because I don't like to get winter shades and summer shades in every foundation. It would be too much. I like foundation too much to have 2 shades of each of them. I'd never empty anything ever. Okay, I think we're good there. And part of me doesn't want to repowder, but I'll just use that brush that I was using. So I love orange blushes. I love glowy orange blushes. So I am really, really excited to see how this works. And let's see. I'm gonna go in with, yes. This is a MAC 129, similar shape to some of the other ones. Okay, so that picked up quite a bit pretty quick. I'm gonna tap it off because I'm a little scared. Never be scared of blush, but also go in easy. Okay, this is gonna work. Tapping in again, going a little heavier. Ooh, yes. Yes. Okay. So remember I said that I love blush and we'll go in with it. So just bear with me as I build this up to see what it can do. But I think this is so pretty. Holy moly. It's such a pretty orange shade. because it's orange, but not too orange. I love that so much. Yep. Okay. No regrets. That's stunning. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, so glowy. So glowy. Okay. And just for reference, let's see what we can do as far as swatches. This is Vava Boom. So that's what that swatch looks like. It's definitely like meant to be a highlight, but not on my skin. And then let's go in with the bronze and blush duos. So I'm going to do bronzer first. This is Bronze Moment from the Sunkissed. And you can see it's a pretty light bronzer. That's a pretty heavy swatch of it on purpose so you could see it. Sorry, my tattoo kind of interferes. And this is Sunkissed, that blush. Also pretty light. So that's why I was kind of surprised at how pink it went on with a brush. So there's that one. And then Hot Lava and Cocoa Rich. I just realized how dry my lips are. That's fine. Whoops, I did this backwards. But there's Hot Lava. Very pretty color. Not quite red. Kind of a hot coral. And then Cocoa Rich. See, even this one, it's definitely like deeper than this one on a initial swatch, but they can be built up pretty easy. So I like them. I'm actually really happy with these as a purchase, and I would totally grab one more because there was another one that I kind of had my eye on. One of the lighter ones. I just knew I didn't need 3 all at once, and honestly, I don't need 3 ever. It's not even just all at once, but those are the swatches again. And then this is Hot Lava Cocoa Rich. Should I see how much darker I can get Cocoa Rich just to see what that looks like? It's gonna look stupid, but why not? We're here. Okay, so I'm gonna use this brush and just kind of go gently. It just gets red on me. It just turns into like a red blush kind of color. And I don't know if that's useful information for anyone else, but you can kind of see like it really doesn't look like bronzer on my skin. It kind of looks like a sunburn on my skin, but in a glamorous way, so I'm not mad at it. But yeah, you can, if I told you that I'd been out in the sun, you probably would think that that was true, and I haven't because there's no sunshine here. Just light filtering through the clouds. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna try to record one other video today, and maybe look better than this, but probably not. So those are my first impressions of the Jaclyn Cosmetics new products. I do think that they're very nice. I actually should put the highlights on, but I have a cat in my lap and she's gonna get mad at me if I lean over. Let's see. Ah, that was a mess. Okay, so this is the Flash palette. This is the one that I have. I actually did not buy this when it launched. I bought it off of Mercari, probably, after the fact, because I talked myself out of it in the moment, and then after the good reviews and all of that, I decided to find it, and I found it for less than retail, which is my jam. So anyway, this is that palette. I'm gonna go in with Mesmerized on this side. You can see just how glowy. I love it. Okay, and then on this side, I'm gonna go in with Sparks, I think, which is the light yellow. Let's see. It turns really gold over that orange highlight, which I'm not mad at. That's my cat scratching at the closet door because all of her toys are in there. Anyway, so that's the glow from the highlights. Still beautiful. Very happy with this purchase. This is exciting. Okay, hopefully that answers some questions for anyone who is interested what a non-PR thought process looked like. And I will see you next time.